All right. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. All right. And today we're gonna read, all right, about Israel, all right, and Israel going into captivity, all right, and why we were punished, all right. This is Deuteronomy, all right, chapter 26, and we're going to start at verse 1, all right. And it shall be, when thou art come unto the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance, and possess it, and dwellest therein, that thou shalt take of the first of all the fruit of the earth, which thou shalt bring of thy land, that the Lord power giveth thee, and shall put it in a basket, and shall go unto the place which the Lord thy power shall choose to place his name there, all right, which is our homeland. Verse 3, and thou shalt go unto the priest that shall be in those days, and say unto him, I profess this day unto the Lord thy power, that I am come unto the country which the Lord swore unto our fathers for to give us. And the priest shall take the basket out of thine hand, and set it down before the altar of the Lord thy power. And thou shalt speak and say before the Lord thy power, a Syrian ready to perish was my father, and he went down unto Egypt, and sojourned there with a few, and became there a nation, great, mighty, and populous. And the Egyptians evil entreated us, and afflicted us, and laid upon us hard bondage. And when we cried unto the Lord our power of our fathers, the Lord heard our voice, and looked on our affliction, and our labor, and our oppression. All right, so he heard the cries of the children of Israel, our people. All right, he heard the cries of the people, and the Most High delivered us. All right, and he brought us forth out of the land of Egypt. All right, out of the land of bondage, because that's what Egypt means. It means bondage. All right, because we are in Egypt right now today. All right, this land, the United States of America, all right, this wicked ass country, this is Egypt. All right, and who is this? Who is the modern day Pharaoh? This white man. All right, and it's not Esau. All right, Esau is talking about the Arabs. All right, the white man, all right, who they call the Edomites, all right, the white man, all right, is who? Japhet, all right, Japhet, this damn cracker, this white man, all right, who brought our people over here, all right, brought us here ever since until now, rape, rob, murder, lynch, shot down in the street, all right, raped, beaten, starved, put to death, drowned, all right, you name it, all right, and that's how, all right, that's why we're over here, all right, because we broke his commandments and we went against them, all right? And we ended up over here, and we know that the Africans and the Arabs, they sold us to the white man, all right, to these Japhites, all right? And ever since then, they have had their foot on our necks, all right? And we've had a yoke of iron upon our neck, all right? That's why he said he shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he have destroyed thee. Isn't that what happened? All right, during slavery. And then fast forward to now, we're still under these damn crackers, man, these heathens. They're oppressing us, treat us like shit, laugh at us, talk behind our back, smile in our face. All right. They don't care about us. They don't have that heart, that type of heart, and they don't love us. A lot of them hate us, all right? They hate you, all right, because they know that we are the true kings and rulers of this planet, and we are the sons and daughters of the Most High, Yahweh Shah, and they don't like it, all right? And they hate the Father and His Son, all right? And they hate us, all right, because we are His representation, all right? We look just like Him, all right? That's why they have so much hate, all right? Continuing, verse 8. And the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand and with an outstretched arm and with great terribleness and with signs and with wonders. And he hath brought us into this place and hath given us this land, even a land that floweth with milk and honey. And now, behold, I have brought the first fruits of the land, which thou, O Lord, hast given me, and thou shalt set it before the Lord thy power, and worship before the Lord thy power, and thou shalt rejoice in every good thing which the Lord thy power hath given unto thee and unto thine house, thou and the Levite and the stranger that is among you. All right. When thou hast made an end of tithing all the tithes of thine increase, the third year, which is the year of tithing, and hast given it unto the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, that they may eat within thy gates and be filled. Then thou shalt say before the Lord thy power, I have brought away the hollow things out of mine house, and also have given them unto the Levite, and unto the stranger, to the fatherless, and to the widow, according to all thy commandments, which thou hast commanded me. I have not transgressed my commandments, neither have I forgotten them. I have not eaten thereof in my mourning, neither have I taken away aught thereof for any unclean use, nor given out thereof for the dead, but I have hearkened to the voice of the Lord my power, and have done according to all that thou hast commanded me. Look down from thy holy habitation from heaven, and bless thy people in the land which thou hast given us, as thou swearest unto our fathers, a land that flow with milk and honey. This day the Lord thy power hath commanded thee to do these statutes and judgments. Thou shalt therefore keep and do them with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Thou hast avouched the Lord this day to be thy power, to walk in all his ways, to keep his statutes, his commandments, and his judgments, and to hearken unto his voice. And the Lord hath avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people, as he hath promised thee, and that thou shouldest keep all his commandments, and to make thee high above all nations, which he had made in praise and in name and in honor, and that thou mayest be a holy people unto the Lord thy power, as he has spoken. And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day. All right. So he said, if we do that, all right, we shall be blessed. All right, we should eat the fruit of the land, all right, our homeland, all right, and we will be above all these nations, because right now we're at the bottom. All right, we have to go to them for food, for clothes, for water. We got to go to work. All right, we got to pay taxes. All right, and that's even in the scriptures. All right, it talks about that. All right, that we should go to the enemy for the one of all things. All right, but that's because of what we did. All right, what we did in the ancient world. All right, we turned our back against him. We rebelled against him. All right, he chastised us. All right, he punished us, but he forgave us. All right, and that's why we went into captivity. All right, that's why Israel kept going off into captivity. All right,